All right, so let's go through each one of these. Actually, let's do it in Samoan. So the word for correct is sao. The word for incorrect is se, or the phrase. The tense is and sao is correct. Se is incorrect. Se. So au, sao, se. Which one? Ua au, alu. Sao, se. Anyone? This is gonna be. Oh, go ahead.
Esse é.
It's a said, yep. So it's incorrect. This is not right because this, if we were to say ualuau, so it could go back here, right? So yes, it's a pronoun indeed, but this is the pronoun that goes after. This is one that goes after. So if we're gonna say I went, but we're gonna say or I have gone, then what will we put right here? I think someone said it yesterday. Oh
Oh.
yeah. Oh, so it's the next one. Uoalu. Uoalu. So both of these are take that off. Okay, so this is correct. If you said it the other way, ualuau, that is also correct as well. But if you're gonna, depending on the emphasis, if you're emphasizing the action, then we would say it like this. This is more than likely people are gonna speak it this way. Uoalu. And then wherever you went to or wherever you have gone. But if you say after, you're emphasizing I am the one that have went. I went. Okay. So all right, so esse se, esao. What about ia? Esao, esse se. Does that go right there?
So
Esse.
Sao. Yep. Esao. Esao. Yep. Because it's ia. So ia goes right there. If we were going to put it afterwards, let's say if we wanted to say the same thing, but we wanted to say tense, action, and then the subject. What would we say? What would go right here? If we were going to say, oh, actually, yeah, yeah, oh yeah. There we go. So this one will go. That's okay. But we wouldn't say ua oia alu. We wouldn't say this one. This one is the one that goes after. Okay, so it's a say. All right. What about this one? And in case anyone's confused, we had a couple of handouts and a couple of slides where we had the preverb pronouns, okay, the ones that go right here, and then we had the postverb pronouns. I hate to put all these academic terms, but I don't know what else to call them. So the ones that come before the action, if you look on that worksheet, it's all right. It's all going to be right there. So oe, esa oe, pesese. So can we put oe right here?
esse.
Esse. Yep, this is incorrect. We can't put that right there because this is the one that goes after. We can say ualu oe. We can say that. Yeah, ualu oe. Like you've gone to wherever you've gone to. But we can't say ua oe alu or we're gonna get made fun of. So we're gonna take that off. What about e? E. Sao? E sao?
Sao.
Sao. Yep, e sao. Because we can yep. Ua oe alu. Yep. There you have gone. You have gone. So this is the one for you. Now, if we're gonna say if we say it afterwards, we could say this. We could say ualu oe. We could say that, but we can't say ua oe alu. Because one goes before, one goes after. All right. We might not do all of these. I just want you guys to get the point of because this is a concept, it's a principle. If you got this, then you can get the rest of them. So we got that one. What about ma? Ma. Esao, pesese.
Sao.
Esao. Yep. Well, okay. This would actually change the word. So alu, the plural version of alu is going to be O, or you might hear oatu or something like that.
Oaku.
Yep, oaku. So ua ma oaku, ua ma oaku. So we have gone, us too, we have gone. All right, so when we get into the plural, some verbs are going to change, and alu is going to be one of them. All right, so ma, isao, isao. All right, what about imaua, imaua, isao, besese.
Walu Imaua.
Yep. Well, yep. Ualu imaua. Yep. So this will go afterward. So to say it right there, it's to say it. It's not. We wouldn't use that in the pre-verb sense. Okay. Let me skip over some because this would be the same. Itaua is going to come after ua oatu itaua. We would say that. What about letama? It's saope se. Letama. Can we put this right here?
Sa'o.
Okay, we have I have esao.
Yeah. Ese.
Ese, and the reason,
Tama.
yeah, ualu
Walu
letama.
Letama.
Yeah, ualu lekama. Either one. And the reason why, because this is a common noun, so we wouldn't put a common noun after. Only thing goes right here is going to be pronouns. That's the only thing. O, e, ia, ma, ta, and then the other ones. We'll do a few other random ones here, and then we'll move on. What about lua? Lua, let me see. Lua. And then just because we're talking about plural, it's no longer going to be alu, it's o. We're talking about o, or we'll just say oatu. Okay, so can we say ua lua oatu? Lua esa ope se se. What does lua mean?
Two. Like
Two.
you both.
Yeah, you both, exactly. You both. So can we put this one right here?
Sa'o.
Yep, esao. Yep. Ua lua oatu. Okay. So again, all of this is going to be on the pre-verb pronoun worksheet, pre-verb pronoun handout. Everything that goes right there, you can put in this, okay, in that. So I guess we can move along. Let's do this last one. No, this is supposed to be a trick question. It's not even cute, so I won't even do that. Tolu is not a pronoun at all. It's just a number. That's it. It's some people's names as well, but okay, so great job on that. Now let's go ahead and do this one together for the sake of time. I have done the prayer. So remember, actually no, let's go ahead. You guys, let's take 5 minutes, and then you guys do it on your own. Just try to translate it and do it like this. Remember, tense, action, subject. These are more than likely going to be two subjects because, for example, let's do the first one together. I have done the prayer. What is going to be our tense? Na, sa, e, ua, olo'o, ore'a.
Na.
Nah. Okay, so it could be na, depending, in context. Whenever we say like have done or something like that, yeah, it could also be ua. So I was kind of going for ua, but technically na is not going to be. That's not incorrect. That's not wrong. So it just depends. I guess na would be more so like I did the prayer. But even if you said I have done, it's a past tense. It's over and done. So we'll just stick with na on this one. So na, and then so that's our tense. What's our action?
Fight to tell.
Fight. Okay, yeah, fight. Okay. Fight. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, let's do this one because that's mainly what I want to concentrate. I think you guys really got the tense action subject. What would be the subject on this one?
Tatalo.
Oh, right, exactly. So our tense is going to be a past tense, right? Our tense is past tense. Our subject, remember, the only thing that can go right there is what? A pronoun. So na, o, and it's o because it's I. So na, o, and then what's the thing that I did, that I have done? Na, o,
Fight.
Fi, yep. Fi. And then we're gonna talk about why it would be fire, but for now we'll just say fi, and then we have our subject. Someone already said tatalo or lotu. Everyone was saying lotu yesterday, Tuesday. So well, I'm already writing that. Okay. Tatalo, fi le tatalo. Let me rewrite this. Na o fi le tatalo. Where is my eraser? All right, so tense, na, subject, subject, and then action is fi, and then other subject, le, tatalo. Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. Na o fi le tatalo. And then we're gonna talk about when one subject does the action to another subject, like o, I, fi is the action, and then I did what? Le tatalo. So a lot of times when you see there's a transfer from one subject to another, there'll be a suffix with the action. So na o fire le tatalo. So that's, there's other ways to say this as well. All right, so let's go to the next one. He opened the book. He opened the book. I guess we can do this together as well. All right, he opened the book. So what's our tense?
Ua. Oh shoot.
Okay. Yeah, Uo would be like the I guess if we switch them around. So he has opened the book. He has opened the book. We'll go just we'll say na again. So na. The first one is actually supposed to be Uo. So Uo o fire talo. And then this one, he opened the book. Not, he, if I were to say he has opened the book, that would be like Uo, technically speaking, but again, people are gonna saying back and forth, but we'll just stick all the way textbook with it. Na, and then what comes next with what's our subject? The subject doer.
Yeah.
To be more specific. This one is gonna be the subject doer. The one that does the action goes right here. So na, ia, and then what comes after that? Tense, subject, and tatala, tatala. Okay, yep. And then you might hear because now he's gonna do this action to another subject, which is letusi. Oh, I already letusi. So na ia tatala letusi, na ia tatala ina letusi. And then we're gonna get into like when these other kind of these other kind of phrases where we say like ile tusi, prepositions leading into like another location. We'll talk about that later on. Right now, we'll just leave it like this. So na ia tatala ina le tusi. All right. We're gonna add on to that. The last one, let's do this last one. We will read the story. How do we do that one? And the we, it could be, let's just say it's gonna be 3 or more people exclusive. 3 or more people exclusive is our we. So what's our tense? So olo'o is gonna be reading. Anytime you see ole a. Yep, ole a, and that would have the fatma maf over the a. So ole a, and then what would be our subject? If it's 3 or more people exclusive. So it's us 3, or our class, but not this guy right here. We're gonna read the story, not you. So
Mato.
Mato, yep, Mato, yep, ole a Mato, and then what's the next thing that comes after that? Faitao, yep, Faitao, and then we're gonna add another subject. What's the subject? Oops.
Letala.
Letala.
It's all
Letala. And since we are since we are going to transfer this action of Faitao to Letala, a lot of times you probably hear people say that, you know, we will read the story. We will read the story. Ole amato Faitawina Letala. So we will read the story. So if you practice, just make your own sentences up. There's also going to be a worksheet on our page in English, and you can just translate. Just do, if you do that every day, you know, and then start writing stuff out in this form, and then also the way that we learned last week, tense, action, subject, and then doing both interchangeably. Your Samoan is gonna boost up real fast. And okay, the last thing on here for review is the te. So I go. How do we say I go? Just that
Walu. It's alu.
okay, so I forgot what the first one was. I did hear e te alu. So that's gonna be different. That is gonna be you go. You go. How about I go?
Isn't it
Walu.
I think I heard ualu. So that's gonna be a different thing. Ua alu is gonna be like have gone. With there's no pronoun
Ote
there.
alu?
Ote alu, yeah. Ote alu. So remember, whenever, and this is the probably the most common thing you're gonna hear people say, like you know, ote alofayate oi, like I love you. Ote fia fa ipo ya oi, like I want to marry you, you know, things like that. It's your current state of how you feel right now, or what you're doing right now, or what you do every Tuesday and Thursday. You come to class, you know, Otealui le Vasenga Nganga Samoa. Like I go to Samoa class every Tuesday and Thursday. So it's what you do is habitual and it's present. It's what you do now and it's present. Okay. And in this case, I go. So you would start that sentence out, Otealu, I go, and then wherever you go to, Ile, you know, Fale Olor, I go to Walmart, to the store. Okay, Otealu. All right. What about this one? We too play. And the word for play, the plural version is ta'alu. Ta'alu. Okay, so how would we say we play? Us two, exclusive, not you.
Mate ta'alo.
Yep, mate ta'alu. Mate ta'alu. So again, it would it'd be really beneficial. Am I recording? Okay, yeah, great. It'd be really beneficial to know those preverb pronouns, because with the te version, we use that and then the te and then the action. So that's the sentence structure for these. It's the preverb pronoun like o, e, ia, and then it also switches from ia to na. So you might hear ia te. Some people will say, no, you don't never say that. You say nate. That's a whole nother discussion though. But and then when we start talking about dual pronouns, mate, tate, luate, what's the other one? Latte. And then there's well, I won't blow the story for this one. What about this one? They three love. They three love. And then the word for love is alolofa.
La tote.
La tote. Yep. La tote alolofa. So hopefully you guys I'm more so wanting you guys like to get the principles behind, you know, what goes right here in the subject. That's if you got that principle, great. With the tense, subject, action, we know that the only thing goes right there is going to be these pronouns like o, e. We wouldn't say au, we wouldn't say na, oi, faya, and things like that. So yeah, just the principle. And then the principle here is that we're using these same preverb pronouns. The ones that come before the action, they're going to go before te. All right. These are a lot more, you know, it's a lot more to it than English, but once you get it, you got it. Once you get it, you got it. It just takes practice. All right. So any questions on, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see these questions here. Oh, that's the automatic AI thing. Okay, so and then just to reiterate on the verb suffixes, whenever there's a subject transferring an action to another subject, then you'll see things like fi turns to faya. Tatalo turns into, you're at a ina. Tataloina. Wait, what is yeah, to pray. Tatalaina, I'm sorry, to open. Tatalaina, words like that. Alumia. So there's different suffixes. Only thing is I haven't figured out a way to have like a formula to say, okay, all of these kind of words, they end in a. These kind of words end in ina. These kind, I haven't figured how to say that. It's almost just like a bunch of random words. You just kind of have to know them and memorize them. But whenever you see those suffixes, it's mainly because an action was transferred to another subject, from one subject to another subject. Okay. And we'll have more practice on that. I don't want to spend too much time on it today. I want to get to, we'll skip this one for now. We'll break into groups since we got more people now. And this oilo suafa, that just means what's your name. It's a respectful way to say it. The other one is oilo ingoa. You can say either one of them when you're referring to other people, but suafa is a word that you won't refer to yourself, because it's kind of like, I guess although it's a respectful word, it's a word that you say to somebody else. If you say it to yourself, you sound pompous and you sound kind of, I don't know, you just don't apply it to yourself. It only goes to other people. So to be on the safe side, you could use ingoa for yourself, or ingoa, or you could say, what's your name? Or ailo ingoa, like, what is your name? So in this exercise, we're just going to break into groups, and then when you get in your group, the first person introduce themselves, talofalava, or I'm sorry, talofalava, faftaitelelava moleava noa, thank you, or yeah, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. Olo ingo o Williamu, my name is William. Oaole, entrepreneur, whatever that word is in Samoan, I don't know. Kakapinisnisi, I'm a business guy. Otenofo i Illinois, right? You're just filling in your information. Sao Fanao Mai i Fort Ord, California, Monterey, out in California. I was born out there. Otefia Wawina Le Tato Nganga Samoa. I want to learn our language. I want to learn our Samoan language. And then just pass it off to the next person. Oailo ingoa. So, or if you want to say Oailo suafa, you can ask them that. So just go around and these are all sentence structures that we've learned. So except for the E, like we haven't got to that. We'll get to that introduction next week. So I see we have 15 people in here. So we'll have a smaller group. Let me see. I guess if you don't want to participate, you can just hang out on the outside, and then we'll meet back together at 35 after the hour, and then we'll just move on to the next thing. But I did want to at least introduce some interaction where we're actually speaking the words and interacting with one another. Okay, so I'm gonna make the breakout room, and there's gonna be about like 3 or 4 people in each room. So if you have any questions, just hang out or send me a message. Open all rooms. 35 after the hour. So all right, the rooms are open, and just hit me up.